Morning. Good morning or afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. I am Lisa Dreer, and I'm really excited to be here today for this special MSUA members only meeting. And gosh, it's amazing. We are going to be introducing our incoming president for the MSUA. I have had the privilege of serving as the MSUA president for the last 3.5, almost 4 years, and it has been such an incredible privilege, and I have enjoyed it so very much. Back in March, I let our executive team and board members know that I was going to be retiring my president role, and we started looking for a new president for the MSUA. And, like I said, the last 4 years have just been absolutely amazing. We have introduced many new programs, including our Game Changers Live program, the Pulse program. We've brought in a judges panel for our MSUA Satellite Mobile Innovation Awards program. Just a number of different things. We've also have our Bring in Your User Member program. So every year, our members have the opportunity to invite a user member as for a complimentary membership. So many new programs that we've introduced over the last 4 years. And I also served on the board of the MSUA for 2 years prior to that. So it's been just a great time with MSUA. I had decided that I needed to focus all of my efforts on GuideForce, the company that I founded back in 2018. And we do marketing consulting and media relations consulting for a lot of companies in the space, satellite, tech, and sustainability industries. So decided I needed to do 100% focus on that. And so now I am having the privilege of passing the baton to a new leader for the MSUA. We, like I said, started looking for a new president kind of back in March timeframe. I put out a call on LinkedIn back probably 2 months ago. And we were so lucky to have Roger put up his hand and say, I am really interested in this role. Tell me more about it. So, with that, I want to introduce our incoming president, who officially takes over on July 15th. So, next Monday. His name is Roger. Okay, now I'm going to get it wrong. Tonto. So, Lanto. Ah, I got it right.
Well
So
done.
thank you so much for coming on board, Roger. We are really excited to have you as our incoming president, and I want to give you a chance to introduce yourself to our membership.
Well, Lisa, you have set the bar high. You are quite a big act to follow, and I'm bringing to this conversation my background as something of a connectivity expert, focused mainly in the automotive industry, which I'm sure many members realize has been flirting with satellite connectivity for quite some time. And but there are obviously much broader issues across a wide range of applications that are being impacted by by satellite. And I've been getting pulled into that world, and now you've got me completely immersed. Um, and I'm just hoping to build on what you have done, help to amplify MSUA's voice and give more definition to that voice in the industry, to build the membership beyond the great progress that you have made. But it's an opportunity to build on that foundation. And I will say I do have a lot to learn. You have taught me a good deal in these few weeks that we've been considering this proposition. And I expect to learn a few things more, not only from you, but of course, from the membership as a whole. And looking forward to this opportunity.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. And I have to mention, gang, that Roger has over 190,000 followers on LinkedIn. So I'm thinking that might help expand the voice of the MSUA just a little bit. So really excited to have you on board, Roger. And also, some of you may remember, Roger was our keynote speaker back, I believe, at the 2022 Mobile Satellite Innovation Awards program. So he gave a great presentation during that awards ceremony. And yeah, really, really excited. So if anyone has any questions for myself or Roger, please feel free to unmute your lines. I know everybody was muted on the way in, but I'm going to go ahead and just open up the floor for any questions that you may have.
So, first of all, Lisa, I just want to say, just from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all the hard work you've done over the years. I've watched you. This is my second term on the board. I've watched you bust your butt on behalf of MSUA, and it's been incredible to watch and follow your lead. So thank you. I do have a question for the two of you. Roger, I know you were here in Seattle last week. I had a chance to have a drink with you, which was fabulous. Are there any thoughts you guys have had since the meeting that you've had to sort of transition? Are there any concerns, opportunities, anything that came up from that you wanted to maybe highlight as part of the transition plan?
Yeah, so I think I mean, there's only opportunity, I would say. I just, guys, I cannot believe how fortunate we are to have Roger taking over as our president. Honestly, when I told the board that I wanted to retire my role, I was really concerned about finding the right person for this role. And just like I said, when Roger raised his hand to he showed interest in this position, I was feeling so much better about the situation we were leaving the or I was leaving the organization in. And I would just say that right now, as far as our financials go, we've never been in a better financial position as an organization. Our membership continues to grow. I mean, I think we're in just such a great position. So I feel really good about the way I guess the position where I'm leaving the MSUA in. And hopefully there's opportunities for us to continue to work together at some point in the future. And guys, I'm not going anywhere. In fact, the Silicon Valley Space Week that is in October in Mountain View, held by Sat News, I will be moderating a session on direct to device. So don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll still be in the industry and very active. But as far as opportunities for the organization, yes, Roger has a ton of ideas. So he might be being shy here, but he has a lot of amazing ideas. And I am really encouraged and excited to watch and see everything that transitions and happens for the future of the organization. So I don't know if there's anything we want to talk about specifically yet. I think we need to give Roger a chance to get his feet under him. I had him drinking pretty strongly from the fire hose last week. And I think we'll probably continue that this week. But he's off to the races as of next Monday. So, but Roger, feel free to bring anything up here.
Yeah, so I've spoken to several, though not all of the board members, and I'm intending to track down the last few that I haven't had a conversation with. I Many of the folks I spoke with immediately said, "Oh, why? What is the purpose of MSUA?" I mean, these are board members asking, like, "What do we get out of it? What's the value add?" And very interestingly, Lisa had me participate in an onboarding of Skymera, going through point by point, what are the value propositions, hugely helpful to help me get the picture. on what is in place, and much of which has been put in place by Lisa, all of which, my intention is to maintain and enhance. Um, I'd like to think I can expand on that, but I don't want to get out over my skis. But from our conversation, Lilac, I also wanted to follow up with you. I was just thinking this morning, you were talking about how some of the bulletins you get in, say from Viasat, et cetera, you've already seen all that news from your existing resources. So I would like to get a better idea of what those resources are,
Chris,
so that I know all that stuff before the Viasat bulletins come in. And the other insight I got from you, Lilac, was that the pursuit of new members is nothing new. We've been pursuing new members in coordination with board members and others for a long time. So I would like to get a better handle on that, what has worked, what hasn't worked, who are the must-haves out there that are still sort of resistant, why are they resistant, what's it going to take? And Rebecca suggested, I think it was Rebecca, creating kind of a picture of what are the association memberships of our members. In other words, who are they sort of favoring or leaning towards, and maybe why? And figure out where those gaps and opportunities are, where we can add value and enhance our perspective and our voice in the industry, as I said. So those are my thoughts.
Absolutely. And actually, having said that, we do have a member survey that is always available on the members portal on our website. So if you haven't taken that survey and you want to give feedback, certainly feel free to take that survey and provide some feedback. And always, always, always feel free to reach out to membership@msua.org, and that will get messages to us as well, to not me anymore, but to Roger and the board. And of course, now the president at MSUA.org email address is now going to Roger. So he's receiving all of those emails, and I'm not monitoring that email anymore. So, Roger, of course, if you have any questions about things that come into that email, feel free to reach out to me and just let me know. But yeah, Roger's getting the president at MSUA emails now. So we're transitioning everything over actively to Roger right now. So of course, you can always reach me. I'm at lisa@guideforce.com. You can always reach me there if you have any questions as well. But MSUA all goes to Roger and the team at MSUA now. Any questions? I know we've given everybody a little bit more information. Any questions that you want to ask before we go?
I'm just turning my camera on because there's so few, and I would just say thank you, Lisa. KenCast has been a member only, I guess, for about 6 months or so. Thank you, but I can see even in that brief time that you've done a terrific job over your presidency. And the president is dead. Long live the president. Welcome, Roger. And exciting to meet you in person at some event, and obviously to connect with Lisa and the other members of MSUA. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for speaking up. And actually, KenCast was a member of MSUA for a number of years and then took a little break, a little hiatus, and now you're back. And we're so happy that you're back. So definitely, obviously, you came back for a reason, and we are really pleased that you are. And we want to make sure that you're getting all of the value that you should out of your membership. So please feel free to reach out to the team at MSUA. Okay. Any other comments or questions from anyone that's here? Okay, just so everybody knows, we are recording this. We are going to go ahead and post the recording so everybody has a chance to see it. And I know we had many more registrations than we have people that are actually here. And I had encouraged everybody to register even if they couldn't attend at this time, so they would get the recording, the replay. But we'll make sure that that gets out to all of the members. So thank you all for joining today for this very special MSUA members meeting. And Roger, welcome to the MSUA, and we're really looking forward to where you will take the organization next.
Thank you very much, Lisa.
Take care, everyone.